Hi everybody, welcome back to the craft room. Today's card is going to be made using these two memory box dies that I got off Create and Craft when they had a sale. They were just all in a bundle together. I haven't used either of these yet, so I've got the Stylish Frame Trio 94308 and I've got Dreamy Freesia 94476. I am going to cut this. I've already got a top layer and a mat. I haven't made the card base yet. I'm going to cut these. I'm going to use the little one. I'm going to cut that twice. I'm going to take it out of that matte layer so I so I don't waste the whole of the card on the back there. And I might just find a sentiment and do it out of that as well. And then I'm going to cut the flower a few times in the white. So let me get that done first and I'll be right back. I've cut 3 of the circles and a few of the flowers. Those two are just going to be using the heads. These are probably going to be stacked. Let me put those to one side. These are going to be coloured and these are going to be coloured. I'm going to pull out some pens. I pulled out some greens and some pinks. So for the greens I have got leaf green and horseradish, and for the pinks I've got coral pink, rose bouvard and pale cherry pink. So I'm probably going to colour all of them I think, and then cut them about a bit. So starting with the let's do the lightest one first with the leaves and stem. Oh, I'm going to just use the flowers on those. Excuse me. And with the darker green, I'm just going to do a bit of dark down one side, under there. And this is 2 leaves here, so one is underneath the other, so I'm just going to come up and darken that a bit and darken from the bottom on both of them. And then go back over just to do a little bit of blending. I might get one that's a little bit darker. This is Pine Tree Green. I just want to give that more of an indication that it's behind. A bit more shadow. So with the darkest pink, I'm just going to go around the outside of these flowers because I'm going to stick one on top, but I don't want the white to show. So I'm just going to go around the edge. And with these, the darkest one, I'm just going to come from the middle, do some flicks out. And then the next one. On this one I'm coming in from the top down into the colour because the pinks are very bleachy and it will bleach a lot of the other colours out if I ran it over the top. So I might get a darker one still, just to make the middle a bit darker. So this is cherry pink. Just do a little bit of even darker in there. And then do the edges again. And do the other one. I'm going to cut these off. And they are going to go over these. And we'll give them a bit of shape, I think. I'm going to decide on the layout of these before I start sticking everything together. I thought I would have the 3 circles. And then this one, and then that one will be coming in. I'm going to cut the leaves off and change those round, I think, so it doesn't look like it's 2 of the same die cuts. So I'm going to stack these and put those on so that they're all done. that off and there. And maybe down there. So that I can have the leaves on the other side. I might cut that little leaf off just to make it look a little bit different. And cut off there as well, I think. And then that flower can go on there. Actually, I might cut it off there as well. There we go. Let me get these so that they look good to start with. Something like that, I think. Let's just like that. Maybe just put a little bit of shape on those flowers. Get this stuck first, so we know what we're working with. I think that's how we're going to have those rings. Might as well just stick this down. Put a block on there for a moment. Glue under there so it's not fully stuck down. That's going to go on there. I need to make a quick card blank. I just need to look for a sentiment. I pulled out this one, Creative Craft Products. I don't know what it's called. But it's the sentiments. I'll try and link it. But I've used the Best Wishes and I've cut the matte layer out of this and the Best Wishes 3 times, which I'm going to stack. So those are going to be stacked and these are going to be stacked. Let me get that done. Let's get this assembled. I'm just going to put a little bit of foam on the back of that. Getting that. Should be okay. One more piece. About there. So the closest I've got to that card is this Bisque liquid pearls to do the centres. So I don't know how this is going to work, but hopefully it's going to settle down a little bit. A couple of taps sometimes does the trick. They still look a little bit raised. I don't want to touch them really, push them. So I think that's going to have to do. So that was, those are from Ranger. They're really, really old. 2010. Really old. Well, what's that? 14 years. Deborah, look, and it's hardly used. Let me let that settle a little bit. It's probably a bit of a risk, but I'm going to put some glitter on there, trying to avoid that centerpiece. Should have done this bit first. Oops, really? So there's today's card. I'm hoping those will relax a little bit while the card sat there for a while. But that's it for this time. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you next time. Okay, bye.